Friday! This lighting is terrible. I'm very sorry. My lighting is always terrible, so it is what it is. I finally learned how to keep my camera from washing me out all the time, but I'm afraid that if I bring the exposure up any more than this, it's going to wash me out. Because I've learned that what shows on the LCD screen, LED? I don't know if it's LCD or LED. Doesn't matter. What shows on the screen is not necessarily what's going to show in the actual video. Usually it's worse on the screen than it is in the actual video. None of that is important. My face looks disgusting right now because I just put some moisturizing oil on it. I'm waiting for that to seep in so I can do my makeup. But, what are we going to do today? I have a bunch of orders that I need to work on. We have started to work on our dining room floor. Let me go show you that. Oh, the coffee table's in the middle of the floor right now, but here's where we are. These things that are down on the floor are called backer boards, and they, you put them down because you have to put mortar under the tile, obviously, and it's wet. And if you put wet mortar on this particle board, it's going to absorb and ruin the particle board. So instead we put this backer board down. As you can see, watch out, watch out. This one has a ton of screws in it, and the other ones do not. They only have 4 screws, 1 in each corner. So one of the things I need to do today is to finish screwing all of those down because we are hoping to start tiling tonight. So the deal is it takes 24 hours for the mortar to set before you can walk on the floor at all. And then you grout it. And then it takes another 24 hours for the grout to set. So if we get it done tonight, actually we could do it tomorrow morning too, it doesn't really matter. But if we get it done tonight, then on Sunday night, we could move the furniture so we can start working on the living room. So right now we have the dining room table in the kitchen. After we get the dining room done, we're going to shift the living room over to the dining room. And when we get that done, everything, the dining room and the living room will go back to its place, and then we'll do the kitchen. And then eventually we have to come down the hallway and do all the bedrooms. Initially, the bedrooms were not part of the plan, but the carpet is disgusting. It's very old. They obviously had pets before, the people before us had pets, and there are pet stains all over the carpets. And now our cats have peed on the carpets because they could smell the old pee on the carpets. And I don't love the idea of tile in the bedrooms, but I also don't want to put more carpet down and have the cats pee because we didn't get rid of the smell sufficiently. Tile is completely waterproof. Cat pee isn't going to seep into it. It's not going to ruin it, and it just seems like the best option. So that's that. The whole house is going to be tiled. Yeah. So I've got to do that. I got to screw down the backer boards. Got to work on my orders. I need to do some laundry. I need to empty the dishwasher. I need to get dinner in the crock pot. I'm making potato soup. But first, I'm going to put some makeup on. This look did not come out the way I wanted. They never do because my eyes aren't shaped like everybody else's. I don't think I like this one at all. And this lipstick is too much. It's not nearly as bad without the lipstick. But I don't feel like taking it off. It'll come off throughout the day. So, and I'm not going anywhere. I don't know why I'm still covering my mouth. Right now, I am going to get a little snack. I'm going to eat some strawberries because they've been sitting in the refrigerator. I keep buying strawberries and I keep forgetting about them and not eating them, so I need to eat the strawberries. And then I'm going to head downstairs for a little bit to work on some orders. Okay, I look crazy. Whatever. I've been working on stuff all morning. I got dishes in the dishwasher. I got most of my orders. No. Can I change this? I got some orders cut out, partly. And I'm about to start making my potato soup. So let's do that. I'm actually going to cut the recipe in half because I always make the full recipe and we end up with way too much and we don't have time to eat the leftovers before they go bad. So I'm cutting in half this time. So here we go. Ooh. So this recipe calls for 8 cups of potatoes, so we're going to go with 4. And it actually calls for russet potatoes, but I needed red potatoes for a different recipe, and I wasn't going to buy 2 bags of potatoes because, again, they will go bad before we can use them. So we're using red potatoes in this one. Hopefully this is 4 cups. I don't know, it might be a little less than that, but it'll be all right. I hate peeling potatoes. I always feel like I'm going to peel my finger, which I have done before. No, I grated it, I didn't peel it. I guess I should start cutting them up and putting them in the measuring cup, because if it's somehow more than 4 cups, I don't want to peel too many. You know what? This is how many potatoes we're using, it doesn't matter. Alright, that's perfect. Yes, I know this is a liquid measuring cup. I can't show you the side of it, but that's the easiest way for me to measure. So we're going to put these back over here. I'm going to put these peels in a bag so I can take them out to the compost. I used to have a compost bucket in the house, but I was very bad about taking it out and it would always get moldy and get fruit flies, so now I just take stuff out all the time. Now, as you're about to see, I'm very bad at chopping onions. And we got a chopper tool. It's kind of cool, but it also doesn't work that great. So, I'm not going to use it this time. And again, we're only doing half. The recipe calls for a whole onion, so I'm just going to use half an onion. Okay, I'm very concerned right now because I distinctly remember buying celery because I accidentally picked up an organic, I picked up an organic one because I thought that was all they had. And then I went and put it back to get a regular one. Did I not get a regular one? Or did I put it in the basement? I need to go run to the basement and see if I did that. Okay, so apparently I did in fact put the organic one back and did not pick up the regular one. So now I guess I have to run and get celery, but in the meantime I'll get everything else going. Josh came home for lunch and I completely forgot what I was doing, but I've got everything in the pot. I just need to add the chicken broth now. We decided, I don't know if I left it in or not. I talked to him and we decided to not worry about the celery. So I'm not gonna go get celery. But yeah, I need to add the chicken broth and then set the timer. I'm gonna have to do a little finagling because I'm not starting it in the right amount of time to do it on low or on high. So I'm gonna do a little bit on high and a little bit on low, which I do all the time because this happens to me a lot and it works out fine. So, okay, so the things that I have left to do are laundry, screw down these backer boards, and clean out the refrigerator. And I also need to finish cutting out orders, but that's not urgent. So the backer boards and cleaning out the refrigerator are both things that I do not want to do. So I'm gonna do the laundry and then I'm gonna alternate 15 minutes on each one. Hopefully the refrigerator won't take me longer than one round of 15 minutes, but I'll do laundry, backer boards, refrigerator, backer boards. Actually, they might not even take me more than 15 minutes to do one either. Whatever. I'm going to do the laundry. The backer board is very dusty and it's definitely recommended that you wear a mask when you're working with it, especially when you're screwing things into it or cutting it or doing anything that would cause it to be dusty. And I would prefer to wear an N95, but as we all know, it's not possible to get N95s right now. And they say these cloth masks are good enough to keep out large droplets and, you know, aerosols. So, virus particles, whatever you call them, I don't really know. If that's the case, then they should be good enough to keep out cement dust, I would think, because that's big enough to be visible. So I'm using this. I probably should be wearing safety goggles also, but we have 3 pairs of safety goggles and I don't know where a single one of them is. So, yay! My hair is really getting long, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. My battery died just as the timer went off, so that was perfect timing. I got 2 boards done. And now I feel like I need a break. I don't want to clean out the refrigerator yet. I need to sneeze. So, I need to sit up straight because I look like I don't know what. I'm going to chill for a minute. I'm going to go outside for a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go outside and read for a little bit. Okay, the soup is basically done. We worked out. Now I need to go run to the grocery store. This lighting is terrible. I need to run to the grocery store and get some crusty bread for our soup. And I think I'm gonna get some Red's Apple Ale. Because it's fall and we love apples in the fall. Got my soup and my bread. Hopefully it's delicious. I got my Reds. And what I like to do is add some butterscotch schnapps to it. We had this drink somewhere. Hold on. And I think it was called a caramel apple, even though butterscotch, not caramel. I'm doing a great job with this tripod. Okay. And so normally I would put it in a glass. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just going to drink some of this. And pour it directly in there. Hopefully I don't regret this. Perfect.